Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's Thursday, 10:20 p.m. and I'm about to go on Whatnot in a couple minutes and I really don't feel like it. In fact, I am still recovering from that trade show. Doing the trade show was the absolute worst. I had to pack up all that inventory, cart it over there, hang around the trade show for 6 hours, and it took me another hour and a half to pack it back up and get it back home. I pulled a 12-hour day. I told you all this before, but just to recap in case you didn't hear. And in that entire time, I made $110. That was the total that I sold for the entire day. The lady ended up giving me $20 off the whole booth because it was such a ripoff. So basically, after cost of goods, I don't know, I made like 30 bucks. It wasn't worth it. So, actually, after that, it took so much out of me that it's Thursday now and I feel like I'm still recovering from it. It really stressed me out. It really wore me out. I'm getting weird somatic symptoms like I'm having spasms in the muscle inside my ear, which feels like something's tapping in my ear. That's me like on my last nerve. It was a hard lesson to learn, but I don't regret it because it was a good experience and I did learn something, which is be careful who you sign up for a trade show with because if they don't advertise, you're going to waste your money and your time and then you're going to be burnt out. So, lesson learned. Oh, on top of that, something crappy happened today, which is that somebody asked for a return. It was actually on that like Aztec wool jacket. Apparently, I didn't really notice, but the inside had a lot of pills and some of the threads were loose inside. And I was just like, send it back. I didn't even fight it. Because really, the things that she complained about, for me, those are easy fixes. So why make a big deal out of it? The AI is probably going to prove the case anyway. I can just accept the return, fix the thing up, and sell it again. Maybe sell it for more. Maybe sell it locally, make more money. But because of that, now my Poshmark algorithm is like in the toilet. So it was already bad because I didn't go live. That was another effect of having done that trade show. Because I did the trade show, I didn't go live. And you guys know I'm always saying when I go live, I get a ton of closet sales. I didn't go live that weekend. So my sales have been like super low. Like I might get one a day. Really not good, especially for this time of year. And now that I've had a return case, I don't think it's going to get much better. So we'll just have to hang in there. Another thing is that they're implementing like more and more punitive policies. Somebody told me today that she put her closet on vacation mode because she's going on vacation and she's not going to be there. And Poshmark like shut her down, took down all her listings and suspended her for excessive listing removal because when you put something on not for sale, they consider it the same as if you deleted it, and they have a stupid policy where you're not allowed to delete your listings, which is ridiculous. It makes it impossible for us, if we sell on multiple platforms, it's really hard to manage. I don't feel like they should even have a right to do that, but anyway, they decided you can't delete too many listings. Unfortunately, when you put your closet on vacation mode, it puts all of your listings on not for sale, and their stupid AI can't tell the difference between you're on vacation mode versus you just removed all your listings. And then they suspend people. They even like shut her closet. I mean, I'm starting to think that they're going to find a way to ban or suspend each and every one of us. And where's that going to leave them? And they have a new ad running on YouTube now. The old one, I've seen it a million times, was actually quite good. It was quite engaging and it made you curious about Poshmark because it kind of highlighted the selling angle as well as the buying angle. And it used real people telling their stories and showing their stuff. And it was really well made. The new ad is absolute crap. I mean, Temu has way better ads. It's like not even a Halara ad is better. This is like the most basic. I just picture these like computer nerds in Korea being like, yeah, let's fix our ad, let's make it better. And it's just like you have to actually read the ad. It's just music and you got to do the reading. It's not engaging at all. I mean, it's like every single thing that they do is complete crap. Now they've even got a crappy ad. So now I have to go live in 7 minutes. And let's just hope it's not a whatnot shit show. Well, come on. Well, it was not a shit show, thank God. I had a couple of nice buyers in there. First of all, I want to give a little shout out to my friend Cynthia, who knows me from YouTube and also from Whatnot, who has bought from me. And she bought the nicest little, like Fontanini style vintage polymer nativity set. She got the whole, with the Virgin Mary, the whole kit and caboodle. And like we put the set together for her during my show. She's got the nicest little figures. And she gets the deluxe baby Jesus and the kings and like the whole thing. Look how nice it is. Oops. And wait, that I was really happy because she was looking for a set. And you guys know, maybe you don't know, but you do now. I love nativity sets and I collect them all year so I can put them together at Christmas. And I'm really happy that's going to Cynthia. And I'm also really happy that Cynthia is doing well because she'd been having some issues with like her job and different things. And when she told me that she had lost her job and her husband lost her job, his job, I felt so bad because it means they lose their health insurance and everything. And I prayed for her that night and I was like, please God help Cynthia. And I wanted to just lift her up to God and have him intervene. And she got a job. She said she got it like it was ridiculously easy how she got it. So thanks to God for hearing our prayers and helping Cynthia. And I'm so glad she has a job now. And then I had another customer who bought a bundle. Let me show you what she got. This really nice vintage tablecloth. I was telling you last time I had a couple of these vintage tablecloth. This one's great. It's unbleached linen and it's like new, like it's still stiff, you know, it's really nice. And she bought this, which is a vintage cookie press, which has 6 different discs. And you can make vintage cookies with it. I kind of really didn't care if it sold or not because I was like, I'll make the vintage cookies. It comes with the recipe booklet. So you can make, look, you can make the authentic vintage cookies. So how cool is that? And she bought something really cool. This is one of the most specialist things that I had in my inventory. Vintage cookie jar with cookies all over it. So beautiful and special. I've seen these things like had sold for like over $85 on Etsy and stuff. It sold for $43. Really, really nice. So she can make her vintage cookies and put them in the vintage cookie jar and serve them on the vintage tablecloth. And she also got, oh my gosh, the packing job though, it's going to be a bit intense because there's glass and ceramic in there, but it's okay. At least it's only one glass and one ceramic. You know, when you have like a whole lot of glass in one box. Oh, my ear is still like, I'm getting spasms in my ear. I need to take it easy. Yeah, when you have a lot of glass in one box, it can be like really like a daunting packing job. Anyway, she got these cute little vintage kind of like icicle ornaments with these little rainbow beads on top. So I better take care of those, make sure I don't break them before I mail them. And then also I actually gave her this as a freebie, vintage gingerbread man. I guess that was it for her, right? She bought a whole bunch of things. I think that's it. Better get it straight. I don't want to not mail something. That would suck. But it has never happened to date. So anyway, it was not a shit show. Many thanks to Cynthia and Sherry for their purchases and helping me clear out some space in here. Lord knows I needed help with that one. Please check me out on Whatnot under ELGASBAZAAR. I'm on live every Thursday evening, somewhere around 9:30, 10:30, maybe 11:30 p.m. in the evenings anyway. And I am going to be live on Poshmark tomorrow, which by the time you watch this will be today because it'll be on Friday. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. I'm going live tomorrow for the Christmas bazaar. I can't even remember the title. I'm so tired. God help me. I better have it together for 3 o'clock tomorrow. Anyway, I'm live on Poshmark usually every Saturday, but this week it's going to be Friday. And I'm ELGASBAZAAR on Poshmark, so please check me out on there too. That's it for me. I'm at the point now where I know that I really need to like just take it easy. It's been very hard with Poshmark because the lighting is still very bad. It's been very hard to list. The new owners keep making all these changes and they're very punitive, so it's like kind of daunting, but I kind of feel like, well, something's going to work out. It's going to be okay. My sales have really, really slowed down, and I expect it's going to be worse now that I got a return. But, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be all right. I'll just go live again and then jack up my algorithm. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So that's it for me today. I hope you're still enjoying these videos. I do want to involve Aaron more, but to be honest, like Aaron has sleep apnea, we discovered. So he's like really tired a lot, and he's like, his hair's a mess, and he's just not camera ready. And so I go down there like every day, but I can't put him on camera because he's just like disheveled because he's so tired and he's kind of in and out of bed all day. But hopefully there'll be a time where he'll be ready to go on camera, and then he can, you know, he can give his input, and we'll have a video with him. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your comments. And I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time.